subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man, and this is 5 monks, 1 mage. I did play offline just to grind up a bit. I have not completed much of anything in the dungeon, but we are level 6 and ready to continue.
Yes?
I do have missile shield now. And light.
Nasty, if you say so.
For venture spells. Okay. I think we're fairly close. Yeah, we're fairly close to level 7 also. Alright, so let's wrap up Lower Monastery here.
Locked. You have summoned me.
Waiting.
We gotta put the poser cap on someone.
Standing by.
Hey, Ron and Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you two doing? I am doing great. Thanks for asking, Ron. Good day to you, Moody. How's your work been going, Ron? You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Moody.
A simple task.
Yeah, doing well, doing well. All right.
If you say
It will
so.
be done. Life is short.
I'll
and I
punch
guess
some
we
bugs.
live much.
Punch and kick some bugs. Ron says crunch time did 16 hours of overtime 2 weeks ago. Likely to do more soon. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully that's not a common thing. Because, yeah, that would be very stressful, I'm sure. Anything hidden here? Oh, it's paid overtime at least. Well, that's good. Glad to hear it's paid. Because when you're salaried, a lot of times it's not. You're getting time off next week for March? Oh, good. Timed it perfectly. Oh, that's good to hear.
Locked.
Standing by.
King Crab. We are really over leveled to deal with him.
A simple task.
Let's see, what should we do to him? Let's get some practice. We'll do magic missiles.
If you say.
Your old company was odd about it too. Couldn't actually get overtime because
If you say so.
your positions. So you got lieu day in lieu days. No pay, no stay. Yeah, there you go. I just started this party. This is only the second play. I think the last time I played it for like an hour. So so far it's working fine. Late game's gonna be a challenge. But yeah, so far it's been fun. Moody says, that's it. Nothing like some fresh crab legs. True. True. We didn't get any though, Moody. Look at that. We were robbed.
What is your will?
Yeah, healing's a real issue for this party right now.
Bellowed.
I just got heal wounds 2 levels ago.
I see something. Look there. A simple task.
Seekers surprising us. Francis says party is monkeys and a wizard. That's one way to look at it.
If you say
This
so.
guy's blocked, so we're going to do fireballs instead.
If you say so.
It shall be so.
You forgot about the robot RPC is technically a monkey. Yes, that's true. We could get him. That is very true. Last game, the 5 priests, I didn't use any RPCs. I did it early on, and then I just used 6 characters.
If you say so.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll grab the android. He is kind of cool. He goes almost anywhere. He just won't go to the Rapix away camp. And that's an optional area. Okay, let's try that again before we're so rudely interrupted by
You bellowed.
monsters wanting to kill us. You could convert Urk to be a wizard. Yeah, I definitely only want 1 mage. I don't want to cheat with that. All these runs are pretty much the primary class. Just 1 alternate, just so I can get the magic protection I need. That's the
Yes.
only reason why I do that. Otherwise, I would do all monks. It's a challenge run.
Observe a creature.
Each
Right.
battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
If you say so.
It shall be so.
Isn't one of the NPCs a monk? Yeah, that's what Ron was just talking about, the android. RFS. Hey, Boxy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? He had second panic thinking, wait, did we die? Then I remembered the victorious. Yeah, this is 1B. I titled it 1B
If you say
because
so.
I started this second run after we completed the priest party run. The priest run was actually one of the easiest runs I've ever had with all of one type. Yeah, exactly, Ron. The whiners, the RPC whiners. They sure do like their whining. That's why in my mods I took that away. I made it where you can take them anywhere. Ooh, we got a sling. This is our first sling. It's pretty funny that that's the first sling I've got.
You bellowed.
Glad you're doing well, Boxy. Tired after work, I hear you. I was off today. Got some Heroes of Might and Magic streaming early this morning. Hadn't played that for about a year. Ron says, dang, I didn't think priests would be so good. We'll have to check video logs. Yeah, the priests
Yes.
were amazing mid to late game. Even early on, they weren't that bad. It's mainly because of Guardian Angel early on. That spell is so overpowered. And then late game, having Restoration on all the priests, that's super overpowered also.
If you say so.
battle will be as short and sweet as
If you
a summer
say
rain.
so.
Right then.
How does Monk's unarmed damage scale in late game? Or will be using stats? It scales pretty well.
If you say
Understand.
so.
You get so many attacks with it, and it doesn't use much stamina, and you get critical hits. You know, a critical hit chance on all of it. So it scales extremely well. What I'll do is the two in the back, one will use a polearm, probably like the Dread Spear if monks can use that. And then one will use as a Toichi Bow or some of the others. There is a Fire Staff too, we'll for sure get, which is awesome, but I could give that to the Mage. But yeah, the rest probably use unarmed. Is a possibility if I find something really good, I can have him switch. Don't plan on that. The other cool thing about martial arts, ooh, we got 3 resurrection powers, is you can knock out with it. So you get a lot of chances to knock out and critical. And we're focusing on strength and dexterity. So we'll hit hard, and then speed will be the next attribute. And eventually we'll get tons of swings with that because we'll get speed up. So they'll be really strong, just like most of these parties that do heavy damage. Insanity and turncoat is usually what ends up wiping the party, and that's usually late game. So I'll have to try to avoid that at all costs. Yeah, 3 resurrections. You can get 1 to 3, and we got 3. We got the max. No idea monks could use mental attacks? Yeah, monks get psionic spells. Monks, bishops, and psionics are the only ones that get the psionic spell book. So we can get psionic blast on all the monks eventually. It'll be weak with them because their abilities will be low, like the spellcaster level. But that's okay. Alright, looks like I left some arrows. And then we need to open the treasure chest.
Now what could this device be? It does something, I'm sure of it.
Monks are also,
I see
they're not
something.
immune to blindness, but if they get blinded when they're in melee range, they have no penalty. So they can still hit. And their armor class isn't affected either.
Those who
melee
poke
attacks.
around in the bushes should not be surprised when a snake comes out.
Standing by.
This is trapped.
Okay, we're for sure gonna set this off. That's okay. Dwarf Monk is an option. Yeah, the problem with that is you start with minus 15 points. So it takes you forever to
I feel
have a decent monk. It's not worth the damage reduction. I mean, you can play around with that, but it's hard. So it would be really hard in this 5 monk, 1 mage. I went with elf. Elves are
Yes?
in general the best in my opinion.
standing by.
They get good mental resistance and their attributes are really good all around. Still haven't tripped it.
You bell right there.
Just hit it.
Oh, I feel unwell.
There we go. We can use the buskins.
No.
That's about it. Alright, you can get those. Let's cure this poison. Actually, I might be able to rest through this poison.
Waiting.
Let me see if I can save my potions. Yep, rest right through it. You were looking at some different bard races. Dwarf gets 0 points. Not a good idea. Yeah. it's
My
tough.
ailment has
Yes?
abated.
Right. Much better.
Ooh, we
I
got
sense
something.
something
A bunch of
moving.
slimes. Nice.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
If you say so.
Understood.
All got within range.
Take this. On guard.
Yeah, the kind of interesting
Say
thing
so.
about weapon skills is, like, if we had Enchanted Blade and we cast it or Bless or whatever, and we hit more often, in the long run, that's actually hurting you with training because
The stars.
you kill the enemies quicker because you're hitting more often and penetrating more often. So you're missing the increases that happen when you miss. When you miss, it takes a lot of misses before it does actually train you, but it still is training. So you actually come out ahead in the long run by
say so.
missing a lot, as long as you don't kill them with your casters, you know. Then to cast like Bless and Enchanted Blade, that gives you a boost so that you kill them quicker. It's kind of funny. So I don't mind these misses and no penetrations at all.
Take this.
The negative energy is gone.
Right. Much better.
So that's interesting. Moody said very interesting. I'll keep that in mind. You think that that was intentional, Ron says. I do, because otherwise, like, you would always be under-leveled. The level scaling would screw you up
Much better.
to the point where you couldn't even compete with the monsters. So I do think they probably did that on purpose for that reason. I mean, it's low, you know, like, I don't remember what the statistics are. It feels like around 12 misses. Maybe you'll get a chance for it to boost. Versus when you hit and don't penetrate, maybe it's like 1 in 8, 1 in 6. And then if you actually hit, it's more like, you know, 1 in 1, 1 in 2 or something. I don't know what it is, but the misses do count, so it is worth it.
What is your will?
Alright, we're ready to go up. We'll visit the NPC Burke. This party's not gonna like have anything they're ever gonna be able to buy. That's how it was with the priest party
that
too.
You? That ship crash?
But this is gonna be even worse. Not gonna be able to use anything. Stink bombs. I don't even really need those, I don't think. I guess I'll hang on to them. Monks can't even use crossbows. Can't use feathered hat, can't use war scepter, can't use any of this stuff. Can't use leather boots. Go ahead and sell these bows. So hit the usable button down here to show what we can use. They can use flails, shillelaghs, staff and wand, short range. I mean, I could dual wield these and that'd be kind of interesting, but we'll do more with martial arts for sure. So that's not worth it. Let's see. This is not worth it with the weight here. -5 initiative, no. Now you can do an offhand weapon and still get your martial art training at the same time. So like we could put that shillelagh in his offhand and we'll still get dual weapon training. We'll get staff and wand, but it'll be a split. You'll get a potential increase on this or martial arts. You don't get both. I mean, you can get both, but it randomly picks which one it's going to give each time it triggers an increase. So you'd end up with kind of mixed results. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see.
Yes.
You could use a quarterstaff though. And you can hit extended range. Let's see. Ron says, did the dispel ability of the priest come in handy at all? It did early on, yes. Very early, it was extremely strong. But then mid to, especially late game, it was terrible. But Banish was amazing. I had mass Banish. And that allowed me to destroy undead and demons like
Standing by.
super quickly.
You have summoned me?
So yeah, it was very effective.
Come back and see.
I was very pleased with
Till we
the
meet
priest
again.
run.
Trap.
Early on too, the praying. I would do praying at like round 4 or 5 in a battle, because if you wait for a while, the praying works a lot better. So I would wait 4 or 5 rounds, do some praying, and you got all kinds of random effects, of course, but almost always there was some beneficial things because we had so many prayer chances. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, priests were really handy. Guess some people don't use a lot of them, so they don't notice their power. Yes, exactly. And the prayer, like normally if you had one priest, you really wouldn't probably be using praying because it's a random chance of just getting one thing. But with 5 of them, you could spend a whole round, like on round 4 or 5, and you'll get something good out of it. At least sometimes it was 2 or 3 good prayers. So it was pretty fun.
Standing by.
God was like, okay, enough. I'll answer these prayers. Stop. Yeah.
I feel unwell.
Again, we can't use any of this. That's funny.
What is your will?
My ailment has abated.
Okay.
Got some new.
I'm just gonna sell these gloves. Okay.
Come back and see.
All alchemists. I know you did a psionics. How did the priest compare to that? The psionics struggled with the dark savant. I could have resolved that though if I would have had canned elementals on the psionics. Then I think we would have done a lot better against the dark savant. In general, the psionics are stronger than the priests. But against like fights where the monsters were really magic resistant, that's when priests were better. But in general, you can kill things quicker and more with psionics by far. Had to be a lot more careful with them though. You have to, they're a lot more fragile than the priests. Priests, you could end up in a really bad position, and it didn't really matter because you just do Guardian Angel and Restoration and things like that. And it's like, okay, we're fine.
Yes?
See, so in other words, you could play a lot more carelessly with priests. The Sonics, you have to play more tactically. All right, Gregor. Let's see how we do against you. We're level 6, so he should be no problem at all.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Boxy says, if I recall correctly, there was an issue where progress buying consumables was lost. Progress buying consumables. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Boxy. Ron says, did you nerf Guardian Angel in your mod? Yes, I did. It does. The only nerf I did was I decreased the amount of damage absorption it did. Do you think it would make it hard on a priest? Yes, it would, because it is too strong. Anyone that has played this game long enough, I think, will agree with me. Guardian Angel's kind of overpowered for a level 2 spell. Now, if it was level 4, fine. Give it what it did. But it was level 2.
Understood.
Too strong. Alright, Gregor. We got 117 hit points on you. Alright, so
Right then.
we're gonna have you casting.
Understood.
I'm gonna do whipping rocks on him.
If you say so.
Foxy says, yeah, which is why there weren't canned elementals. Oh, you mean when I did the Psionic run? I probably didn't look for him, to be honest. Because Croc sells them pretty frequently. Oh, and I did set off traps, if that's what you mean. I set off heat bombs, or heat wave bombs, traps, which destroys powders, books, and potions. I think I set off 2 of those, which is very frustrating for parties that rely on those. Ron says, I know if the shopkeeper's inventories are full, they won't give me stuff. That is correct. You can just buy all the ammo and sell them back and merge them. That typically will work. Yep, exactly. And eventually you have to get to a point where you even have to drop some ammo if they get so much. Because you can only merge to 100 bundles. But that's really late game when that starts happening. Poor Saz, he's getting beat up.
Right then.
Understood. If you say so.
Right then.
Understood. If you say so.
Don't worry, Saz, we got it. Ooh, nice. Yeah, look at this training. That's nice. Okay. Wow, the mage already, he's only, or she's only 3 levels. Yeah, 3 levels. Actually, 2 levels if I go to Trenton from getting power cast. Okay. So, I get freeze flush here. Normally I get something like enchanted blade, but again, I want my training to actually be more efficient, so I'm not getting that. Let's boost this. Artifacts. Throwing.
What is your will?
Okay, Moody, have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in.
Standing by.
All right.
Be careful. Don't do anything stupid that will get me killed.
We'll probably not find anything that the monks can use here. But we'll see.
Waiting.
Yes?
Nasty.
Oh, we got a sling. Perfect. Gleaming sword would have been really nice at this point. His blind effect. Suede pants. We can use these. Hey, River. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's going well. Thanks for asking. Ron says, that's how this game's gonna be, won't it? Yeah. It was the same with the priests. I opened the best treasure chest and the priest got horrible treasure. That's just how it's gonna be.
Shall utterly obliterate them.
That's okay. That's okay.
If you say so.
This is like a punching bag.
On guard.
Yeah, all the best weapons you can't use. That probably will happen. We'll get Excalibur, of course, light sword, light shield. Don't blind someone. Another sling. Hey, look at that. Never thought I'd be so excited to be getting slings. Monks can use them. That one we don't open. And we got some ammo for our slings. Bullet stones. Yay, bullet stones. Hey, Claus, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You have 5 characters with max damage output of 351 to 810 in 1 turn. How overpowered is that? Yeah, late game, we're going to be doing some massive damage, that's for sure. But the bad news is, when they go insane and turncoat, we're in trouble. That's how these parties always end up wiping themselves. They kill themselves.
And so it begins.
That's what my samurai party did. The samurai party killed themselves.
If you say so.
Right then.
Either bullet stones or and light heals. Possibly. Yeah, the light heals I'll definitely take with this party because we don't have much healing ability. Okay, these are poison seekers. So these I need to take a little more seriously. I do not like this positioning. I'm gonna go like this. Slings, blinds, and bullets. Ouch.
If you say so. If you say so.
Alright, I think we're good.
If you say so.
Not to mention, we'll be getting critical hits pretty well, too. Because we're going to get so many attacks. martial arts. That'll be fun. This is just for training purposes.
If you say so.
Ron says, when you first got this game, did you think you'd enjoy it as much as you do? No, I did not. I sure didn't. I mean, I love Wizardry 6 and 7, so I was hopeful. But no, I did not expect to like it this much.
If you say so. If you say so.
I do believe I'm wounded.
You've made your money back on, and then some. Yeah, that's for sure.
Understood.
Right then. Right then.
So we'll get the other one to come within range. Before we hit it with our magic missile. There we go. I guess snagger.
If you say so.
My mythology's so bad I can't see how many hit points they have.
Right then.
Oh dear. I don't feel right.
Right then.
Who says I like your shirt colors, black and gray?
Oh, much better.
Well, thank you. That's what you normally wear, huh?
If you say so.
Understood.
My inner balance is destroyed.
Bad case of negative energy.
Take this. Our will has
Now
prevailed.
this poison's pretty strong. I may not be able to rest through
My
this.
inner balance has returned.
Waiting.
We'll heal. Try to rest. Yep, she
The
did.
negative energy is gone.
You bellowed.
What is your will?
Get some good training here.
You summoned me?
All right. Gregor down, Gregor down.
Yes.
Let's go kill the roaches. Come back around.
Get him, boys!
This is a voice I haven't used before. The Get 'em Boys. It's kind of fun.
If you say so.
Ron says, I wonder if any custom items can be used in this party. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a good question. Probably, maybe the vampire chain? I don't know if monks can use that. Monks can use the vampire chain? Oh, cool. Yeah, I could give it to one in the back here. Their mason foil's terrible right now, but that would still be pretty cool.
And so it begins.
If you say so.
I actually don't want to kill these real quick. We'll just do a single
If you say
fireball
so.
like this. Get some training on them. And the Ebon staff? Really? Monks can use the Ebon staff.
There.
Really, Claus? Yeah, I thought it was casters only. Oh, you mean for the mage. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Thought you meant the monks.
If you say so.
There.
Hey, Ermin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, oh, I get it, a Castlevania reference. You mean the vampire chain?
If you
No,
say
the
so.
vampire chain drains. It has like a vampiric effect. It pulls the hit points out of the enemy and gives it to you. It heals you essentially.
Understood.
Says, which game would the Ebon staff be from? Pick anything.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
An extraordinary try.
All right.
My aptitude increases.
Experience is the best teacher.
Ermin says, experience is the best teacher.
Ah, my talents have been rewarded.
I owe it all to good fortune and positive energy.
Michelle got a ton of training there.
Now what could this device be? It does something, I'm sure of it.
I am no longer
Waiting.
afflicted.
All right, level 7. Holy moly, we're flying. Strength and dexterity. I want everyone to have mind stab. And the ones up front, we're going to work on stealth and martial arts. Okay, since you have that, we're going to give you sleep. And stealth. Mind stab. Ron says, interesting fact, there is no mind stab book. Yeah, that is true. There's quite a few books that are spells that are missing books, unfortunately. Klaus says the vampire chain effect is hard-coded. Yep. Wonder what happens if you make it in armor and the character wearing it gets hit. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt they would have that effect with armor. But that would be funny if you did Razor Cloak on that armor. Similar for mirror armor as a weapon. Yeah. The game might crash, to be honest. The game has a lot of hard-coded stuff that can lead to crashes if you try to mess with that. Let's put 1 point there. You have mind stab. Let's get someone that has water. And you're getting artifacts. The back two I usually like to have artifacts on. She's going to be the polearm user later. Okay, cool. Razor Cloak 2 damage, yeah. The good thing that Razor Cloak can do is the monsters like that are, you know, 150, 200% magic resistance like El Dorado. if you have weak casters where you can't seem to hit them. It works pretty well. He'll at least take 50 to 100 damage, you know, in the battle, which is, it's not great, but it's decent. Yeah, that spell needs a buff for sure, which I did buff in my mods. Guardian Angel nerf, Razor Cloak buff. Oh, this is a perfect encounter. 9 wolf spiders, 5 bugs. This will be a ton of experience.
If you say so.
In fact, I think I'm just going to throw a fireball straight out, right? Without doing a run command. All the spiders are dead. Kind of bug. Spider or roach?
If you say.
Sounds like a roach. Nope, spider. Wow, yeah, this is going to be a ton of experience. 14 spiders. Herman says, what spiders? Yeah. They're goners. Ron says, I wonder if the party crashing here was just a plot by the monastery owners to get rid of all their pests. Yeah. Okay, we need some pest. What do they call that? Exterminators. We need some exterminators.
If you say so.
That says mage damage is skill based, skill and strength based. That's why the damage from 120. Oh, martial arts, you're saying. Okay. Martial arts and 125 strength is so high. Yes, you're absolutely right. You assign martial arts to skill as a weapon. The martial arts skill as damage is lost. Oh, gotcha. 4,400 experience from that. Nice. Ron says the exterminator is charging how much? Nah, let's shoot down the spaceship, take our chances.
The negative energy is gone.
Russian powder. Definitely not skilled enough to throw concussion powder. And that's something we do not want to backfire. Let's go pick up some more resurrection before we go. Two more. We have 5 resurrection powders. That's awesome. I had a skull cap. Let's see. Let's give all of these monks one. Plus says stamina consumption of hands and feet attacks is equal to a 3 pounds weapon, i.e. the game cheats. That's funny. Yeah, it should be a 0 pound or 0.1. I guess they're trying to balance it so you don't lose too much stamina or too little stamina. Here we go. Upper Monastery.
This place is utterly deserted. I wonder where everyone went. This lot is no match for me.
Level 6, yeah.
If you say so.
Understood.
1 pound hand, 1 pound hand, 1 pound foot. Spent a couple hours in martial arts tests, Claus. Yeah, that's fun. I have not tested martial arts that much like that. I've just, based on experience, know some about it. I have not thoroughly tested it. I have thoroughly tested missile shield and things like that.
If you say so.
What resistance is for what weapon effect, like blindness, knockout, all that kind of stuff. But I have not tested martial arts.
If you say so.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Let's get some water training here.
If you say so.
There we go. Unfortunately, this hurts our training. Because we do double damage now. Kill him too quickly.
Understood.
You added martial arts skill-based weapons. Ah, gotcha.
If you say so.
You're still working on your mod, right, Claus? Because I know you worked on that Reforged or whatever for a long time. But I know you were working on your own.
Look there.
I thought there was something else over here.
Vacant.
Get confused with my mods versus the vanilla. Guess not. Okay.
You bellowed?
You could heal targets to prolong training. Yes, that's true. That's true. Good point. You're working on Reforged. Your own work must wait. Okay.
Yes.
Locked.
Standing by.
Boots that we can't use. Yay. Let's go kill all these rats first. Creepy rats, creepy rats.
Awaits.
If you say so.
Understood.
Han says, does the monk get armor class bonuses like most RPGs as they level? Yes, with the stealth skill. For every 10 points you get in stealth, you get a dodge. Well, it's only dodge armor class boost of 1. Stealth makes it where the enemies are less likely to target you too, that's overpowered when you get high stealth. But yeah, it does increase your dodge boost. So if you get blinded or paralyzed, your dodge, that armor class is 0. It goes away. And you actually end up with -6.
If you say so.
So it's not nearly as good as anti-penetration armor class, but it's still good.
If you say so.
Understood.
Yeah, and you can always tell which armor class type it is based on this here. This base armor class, that's really your dodge armor class. Oh, we just got diseased. This was a pestilent rat. Doggone it. I need to get this guy killed. Alright, I'm gonna do something here.
It will be done.
I need to let him die. Trying to think if there's any way to kill him myself. I don't think there is.
It will
So
be
what
done.
we'll do
Shall be so. Right then.
Understood.
is
If you say
this.
so.
Guess we'll have him still attack. If I defend, he's gonna get an armor class boost. Nah, we'll defend. We'll let him die.
I'm covered with
Okay. That's what we wanted.
It's merely the final journey.
If you say so.
That's how you can cure disease, because I don't have a cure disease potion. So,
It will be done.
Right then.
Understood.
and disease is terrible. You can have permanent losses from it. Permanent attribute losses, all kinds of things.
It shall be so.
This thing has 91 hit points. Holy moly.
If you say so.
I want to bring him back now. I don't think so. Not yet. Ron says, will you be grinding stealth? No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it'd be too cheesy and overpowered.
If you say so.
But people do that, I know.
If you say so.
Bomb Shankar pluses. Is attribute loss only if you rest while disease? No, it can happen just when you're walking also, but it takes longer. Okay, now we can bring it back.
Understood.
Hey, Saztam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
If you say so.
More fun to play without that crush. Yeah.
my eternal gratitude. My rescue.
Understood.
Right then.
If you say so.
Understood.
It will be done.
Oh, it's another pestilent rat. Oh, it's 5 pestilent rats. Wow. I needed to pay more attention. Holy moly.
Right then.
Understood.
That's crazy.
If you say so.
Okay, you're gonna have to do...
Understood.
It shall.
That's why it's playing the music of death.
Right then.
I'm like, why is it playing this music?
Right then.
Understood.
If you say so.
Alright, he's out of stamina. You doing good? Good here. It says to him. Yeah, I'm doing well. Bomb Shankar is what old Babs yell down the hill before they light up the... Oh, okay. Okay.
If you say so.
Right then.
Understood.
If you say so, Claus, if you say so, that's what they're saying.
If you say so.
These are not the kind of enemies you want to do training on like I was. Another disease.
Pain
Doggone
is
it.
simply a state of mind.
Right then.
If you say so.
It will be done.
This would be a ton of experience.
I think it's high time someone healed
It
me.
will be done.
It will be done, she
Right
says.
then.
If you say so.
Just have to be patient. Who was that said that? Wait a minute, we just got another disease? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so many resurrection potions I have to use. Yeah, he is diseased. Okay. Where are you at? I think what I'll do is kill these first, then I'll go let them die, the diseased ones, elsewhere. For enemies that don't cause disease. This poison could potentially kill him. Probably not.
If you say so.
Undeniably.
Snagga. She says snagga.
All creatures must rest eventually.
Claus says I have a medical related certificate to consume TC. Would really prefer it to be illegal. 7,500, nice. Okay, we're gonna let him try to die. It's like you're gonna use all those 5 resurrection potions you got, powders you got. It's like the game knew. Yeah, exactly, Ron.
I see something.
Come on, die. Then we'll have to get him killed.
My ailment has abated.
Oh man,
Look there. Look
why
there.
did you recover? I want you to die.
Standing by.
Look there.
Throwing knives, something we can actually use. Okay.
Look there.
Can't use that one.
I see something. Vacant.
Okay, that's upstairs. Alright, so...
What is your will?
You up front.
You bellowed.
What is your will? It shall be so.
And you're gonna die to these thieves down here.
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain. It will be done.
It shall be so.
Understood.
If you say so.
Understood.
If you say so.
What? Oh, that was considered a throw. It looked like he wasn't throwing. Well, dang. These aren't good to kill me either. Okay.
It will be done.
It shall be so. Then.
Understood.
If you say so.
Bug.
If you say so.
Oh, good. He just got hit. He's almost dead. Kill him. Plus, it's too bad you can't take your own party members like in a couple other games. Exactly! Like in Bard's Tale, you can kill your own party. You can go into combat outside of real combat. There we go. Sever's gone.
Death
Perfect.
is merely the final journey.
Let's bring him back.
It shall be so.
And then this one to die. Stupid bandits can't even kill people right, Ron. Yeah, exactly.
Believe I'm wounded.
Oh, and then they killed Michelle, the one that I did not want killed. What a
Understood.
pain.
Right then.
This guy's unconscious and they want to attack him.
That was in the stars.
Terrible than Vaki.
Good to see you.
Understood.
Ron says, alright, Bard, I've had enough of those drums. Told you to change the horn, kills Bard.
Understood.
Yeah, and in Bard's Tale, you know, you could have possessed characters that you have to kill. So that's why they had that mechanic. Plus you had doppelgangers that could jump into your party, which is really interesting concept. Hate wasting my resurrection powders for this stupid disease. But I don't really have a choice. Alright.
What is your will?
Standing by.
Gotta find someone to kill him.
You bellowed. Right then.
I think some of these, most of these throw also.
Right then.
It will be done.
We attack this one. Where's orange? Oh, you're using your bow staff. There we go. Come on, backstab me. They're getting close. He's throwing. Quit throwing. There, and then he backstabs Michelle. The one in the back. I don't know how he did that when she's over here. Need to put someone over here.
Understood.
Okay.
If you say so.
There we go. Step behind the corner so they get short range and may decide to melee. Yeah. I mean, at this point, they are meleeing occasionally.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Understood.
If you say so.
Alright, this one will kill because he's outside of range.
If you say.
There we go. Got one backstab. Well, I guess we're training our stealth.
It will be done.
There we go. Equip command so we don't get our armor class boost.
Pain is simply
almost
a state
dead.
of mind. It will be done. It will.
Nice. Nice. There we go.
I guess it was just her time.
Right then.
Understood.
Right then.
Let's kill this one before I resurrect.
Understood.
If you say so.
Understood.
So.
Ron says, does the game tell you if you lose the attributes, or is that up to you to find out? Yes, it does tell you.
Right then.
But you'd have to pay attention down here. Sometimes you don't pay attention. You would have no idea. Kind of like when alchemists create potions and powders and stuff. Sometimes you're not really paying attention.
It is said that a flower blossom cannot return to the branch, and I do believe I'm wounded. It will be done.
Understood.
If you say so.
I forgot they can do that. Is that tied to anything? It seems to be time-based, Ron. I don't know for sure. I'm not sure anybody really understands it 100%. But it seems to be like real game time oriented. When you rest and so much time has passed, it seems to happen.
You have summoned
Okay,
me.
no more disease. But I'm like totally out of powders except one. I have one resurrection powder left. What a pain.
Standing by.
Heal wounds. I told you to do heal wounds.
You have summoned me.
What is your will?
Waiting.
Yes.
Okay, nobody else has any, so we need to rest. I know you almost always get a potion on your first rest. Yeah, it seems like as your skill goes up, your alchemy skill, they can make stronger things. Like they can even make powders, like pandemonium powder and stuff. canned elementals, all kinds of things. That would be something I'd like to test. The problem is, since it's, you know, real time oriented, you can't like accelerate the testing on it, I don't think. Maybe if you quit the game and go back in, there's some things like that, but I don't know if that's true for that or not.
Look there. I see something.
Ron says, I guess if you left the game and ran in the safe area, even then you'd have to rest. Yes, you do have to rest. And I don't know what kind of factors there are. There's still one guy back here somewhere.
This battle will be as
Oh,
short
there's
and
two.
sweet as a summer rain.
Both of these. I have to correct my layout here.
So.
Let's be done with these.
If you say so.
Okay.
Standing by.
What is your will?
You bellowed.
So.
Booby
Standing
trapped.
by.
It's just dagger scatter. Good. Hey, we got another sling and some shurikens. Shurikens are great for this party. This. Okay. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do this first. Thankfully, there are no disease traps. Yeah.
It will be done.
These we could do training on.
If you say
It will
so.
be done. It will be done.
Ron says, is it possible to use a sling and darts as separate weapons on the same character? Yes. Do you mean like as a primary and secondary, like this, where you swap them? Yes, you can. Yep. You could even have two bows if you wanted. You could have like a crossbow and a bow, or the range on the weapon types doesn't matter. You could even do two melee weapons if you. Hey, Kiffer, welcome to stream. How are you? Quick stop by. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How did your Buck Rogers run go tonight? I saw most of it, but
If you say so.
I think I had to leave around 5. Well, it says bow, shuriken are metal, something with one pointed end. far easier to make than the stars. Oh, you mean like in real life? Does that do anything helpful? Ron says, yes. Actually, I've done that before where I have a melee weapon that has magical charges in it on a non-caster, like a fighter. For example, Excalibur. This is a bad example, but it has lightning charges. I think I did it with Sword of Fire. That's a better example. So my primary weapon was something stronger that I used in melee, like, let's just say Diamond Eyes. But if I wanted to cast while I was in melee, I could hit W, or even outside of melee range, I'd hit W to swap it to the Sword of Fire. Then you can hit the U command to use and invoke the fireball inside. Because it has to be in your primary hand to invoke the charges. So I've done that kind of stuff before. Some darts. Nice. Kiffer says it was weird. Full of chocolate. Yeah, I saw your chocolate. So what was that determined to be? Chocolate or biscuit? Because it made it sound like biscuit. Handful of chocolate? 100% chocolate? Okay. Alright. I'm glad it was 100% chocolate. Plus, this set found quantity minimum to 50 and vendors have plenty of.
I am no longer afflicted.
There.
Was it Buck Rogers themed chocolate? That would be awesome. There were little biscuit balls in it, but that's not like the primary characteristic. Yeah. For those that don't know, Kipper's a streamer here on Twitch, and he's from Ireland, and he always takes breaks where he's eating some kind of snack. Does it always have to have either biscuit or chocolate, Kipper, or could it be something just totally different than that?
My inner balance has returned.
The negative energy
But he
is
takes a
gone.
poll during a stream what kind of treat he's going to be eating. It's pretty funny.
I am no longer afflicted.
Giver says now he needs to
Nothing
find
here.
Buck Rogers themed chocolate. Yes,
You have
that is a
summoned me?
requirement. We're going to hold you to that, Kipper. Ron says, trying to imagine what a wizardry themed chocolate would be. Probably a dragon or something. Okay, this was absolutely useless. But that was to be expected.
Standing by.
What is your will?
Tilt away, Toffee. You could even do Wordna. People will be like, what's Wordna mean?
Yes? Nasty. Did you say so?
There are three categories: biscuits, which are cookies, without chocolate, or chocolate sweet candy, the catch-all, but rare. BS. Ron says Wizardry 8 chests are like, wait, you want some useful items? Yeah, exactly. You wanted something besides bullet stones and short swords? Okay. So, how many... This is my poll. How many seekers are we going to find when we open this door? Seekers or monsters? Sometimes there's like a whole slew of them in here, and sometimes there's like 5 or 6. So are we going to have a slew? Okay, Ron's guessing 8. Things like beef jerky would be BS. Kiffer's guessing 5. Here we go.
And so it begins.
4! Oh, we were gypped. There's nothing in here. It's amateur hour.
If you say so.
Understand.
Come on, monsters.
I feel unwell.
If you say so.
Well, it says, why spend 7 magic points on light if you can spend them on combat spell? Because you got to reset that counter, so as while you're traveling, you can keep doing it in case you do not have an
If you say
encounter.
so.
And Ryan says, meanwhile, the bullet stones and short sword companies are going out of business. It's how easy here to find weapons. Yeah.
If you say so.
Getting some throwing training. Fire, earth.
My inner
If you say
balance
so.
has returned.
Stealth. Close combat. No, we won't be getting close combat. Range combat.
I feel ill.
If you say so.
And we'll get some divine training after this.
If you say so.
My ailment has abated.
Ron says, I put my life savings into this bulletstone foundry. Curses. That's funny.
If you say so.
Oh, I gotta heal my mage.
Understood.
Right then.
If you say so.
Saketi, run!
Those stones terrible and I'm not exactly.
Okay.
Our will has prevailed.
Yeah, that was excellent training.
I think it's high. You bellowed.
Standing by.
I am no longer afflicted.
Right. Much better.
Okay. Altheides, it feels like
Who's
we
that?
just saw you. We just saw you in Wizardry 8 when the priests
Nothing found.
killed the
Look
savant. We have to do it all over again. It's like Groundhog Day.
I have been waiting for you for some time. I am Altheides. You are not the first to come here. To ascend,
Of course
you
we're
cannot.
not. Because we just did this
Incredible.
4 days ago.
We just spoke with a servant of the cosmic lords.
Ron says, I'm always worried my game will crash because of the awkward pause with the Savant henchman appears here. Yeah, it is a pain,
Go.
but you can't skip through that. Do you ever fight that guy? The Savant henchman guy there? You fight them as just regular enemies. If that's what you mean. Oh wow, you got a ton of moderate heals. Share the wealth here.
I am obliged.
You're not the first to come here. Also, weren't you priests a few days ago? Yeah, exactly. It's so weird because no other dialogue is like that too. There's one other place in the game that's like that. Well, actually, there's a few. It's at the end of the game in Ascension Peak. Claus says, I love to leave him there for the whole game. It has zero impact on the plot. Yeah, that's true. That one guy's different. He looks cool though. That's probably why. Oh, you mean the Savant Henchman's graphic is a little different? You're not talking about Altheides, right? Altheides is actually the guy that reaches for the pen in Wizardry 6. At the end of Wizardry 6. The henchman, okay. Yeah, at the end of Wizardry 6 where you try to grab the pen and it says, wait, stop there. And it shows like an energy form thing. So really Altheides in Wizardry 7, when they made him look robot-like, he really looks nothing like the figure that grabs for the pen in Wizardry 6 at the ending. And that was D.W. Bradley that did that. So, I'm not sure why he decided to change the appearance of him.
Yes?
He did. Henchmen can't be fought with. Yeah, not that one. Unlike the Rapix Prince, who can be killed 3 times. Maybe the publisher wanted a robot. No, Bradley had full control over Wizardry 6 and 7. 100%. Okay, let's see here. I got the key. We're going to go over here. Go down here. Punch some bats. Ow, that's not what I want to do.
A simple task.
Can't cast in here, so let's punch and kick some bats. Yeah, he had full control, 100%. Yeah, exactly. If the game's bad, it's all on him, yeah. Sir, Robert Sirotek, the owner of Surtech, gave him full control because he was so impressed with his abilities. Ron says, but to be fair, they needed a dose of fresh life to the Wizardry series. Yeah. Well, really, when he started his prototype of Wizardry 6, it wasn't Wizardry. That's what he presented to Robert Sirotek. When he was wanting to get hired, I believe. He was working on his own thing. And it wasn't even Wizardry, but they turned it into Wizardry because they're like, wow, that's so much better than what Wizardry is. We're going to use that. So he just redid it. He did help on 5. He did some of the development on 5. But not all of it. It was kind of his first... I think that was his first game at Surtech. He worked with Andrew on that. And I think giving him full control paid off. Yes, definitely. Claus says there's no such thing as full control. That's not true at all, Claus. If you're an independent developer, you have full control.
Booby trap.
Standing by.
I have 100% control over my game I'm working on. And Ron says Wizardry 6 and 7 are classics. Yeah. I think 7 is the highest rated Wizardry consistently. If you look at the ratings on it. Still armed. Ron says, hard to imagine what the series would have been like without Bradley if it would still be around. Yeah, it really is. Probably would have ended up with stuff like the Japanese are doing, to be honest. Because they're kind of doing more of the 1 through 5 theme. I don't know. Okay. That's all we needed there. Gosh, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this cape. That's what happened last time, too, at the priest. Yeah, monks can't use it. Darn it. Ron says, though, from what I've played, Wizards and Warriors reminds me a lot of Wizardry 8.
You have summoned me?
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite different, though, too. I think Wizards and Warriors has a better feel, like a better ambiance than Wizardry 8. But Wizardry 8 has better mechanics to it. Feels more polished than Wizards and Warriors. The story, and Bradley was absolutely a genius with story. I don't feel like anybody that I know of is as good as he was with stories out of all the RPGs I've ever played. Claus says, what if all your playtesters tell you X, Y, and Z makes the game unplayable and whatever bad? No, you still have full control. You decide if you want to implement that or not. You still have 100% control. That's different. I think you're thinking of like 100% of your ideas. That's different than 100% control. Like, I've had some people recommend some things for my game, and some of them were like fantastic, and I implemented them, and other things I'm like, you know, they're good ideas, but it just didn't fit what I was trying to do. So I just didn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Oh. More level 8 pestilent rats. I don't like this. Okay.
If you say so.
We definitely need to back up here.
Understood.
He's gonna get some free shots.
I have an ailment.
This one's smaller. We'll try to hit him first. Grant says, oh yes. Different game for sure. Yeah, Michael Cranford. Yeah, Master Puns. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay.
If you say
I
so.
want more to come in before I fireball, though. May have to run back to the entrance. There's a place where these monsters won't come. I'm not quite ready to do that. Just leaving a disease within. Oh, she... Okay. She fizzled. We're definitely going to run here. She fizzled a level 4 fireball. Yeah, we're going to fight these. No way.
Understood.
He's gonna end up dying here. This poison's too strong. Get ready for death sound. Okay, let's see. You're not poisonous, so you're fine.
It shall be so.
These things have crazy movement. Yeah, these won't be able to follow us down here. At least she didn't backfire it. Look on the bright side. True. That is true. Who has the resurrection? I think it's you.
Understood.
And we didn't get diseased.
Sorry, my dear, I can't.
I am no longer afflicted.
Man, that's brutal. 7 pestilent rats. I already killed like, I don't know how many of those. Probably about the same number.
Standing by.
Alright, let's go down here and rest. They're almost certainly still here.
Yes. Nasty. Did you say so?
Question is, where did they go?
If you say so.
We're gonna sneak.
Understood.
Okay, I don't see him here.
Understood.
He's over there.
Understood.
They probably went back down into that basement area. Yeah, okay. Grab this. One more pit stop. Shillelagh. Shillelagh. Time to go to Arnica Road. Alright, crabs. What level we got? 5. Okay.
A simple task.
If you say so.
Gonna do level 3 instead of 4. Fizzles. Even though it was kind of light green, she still screwed it up.
If you say so.
How close are we to level? Fairly close. At least on the mage. She may get a higher level spell. I knew I should have cast it closer to me. It's annoying.
Take this.
Understood.
Heal. These things do massive damage.
Understood.
Understood. Understood.
You can actually cast. Mine's... Yeah. You might backfire that. Let's have you do a heal instead.
Understood.
If you say so.
Ron says, is wizard magic as useful as the Sanic Divine Alchemy books? Each is good in their own way, I think. Yes. Yes, the Wizardry spell book has all kinds of really good spells. There's some spells that are unique too, just to that book. Like Missile Shield, Enchanted Blade. Concussion is a really good spell. It's a mental spell too, which is ironic that Psionics don't get it.
If you say so.
Gonna die. We'll do is do
If you
this
say so.
and this. Bob says the game is called Wizardry. The wizards, aka mages, are great damage dealers. Yeah, they are. Freeze All is a fantastic spell too. Freeze Flesh is good too, but Freeze All
If you say so. If you
is
say so.
really good. And you can get it fairly early. I think it's a level 5 spell. That's a wizard only.
That was close.
And then they get Asphyxiate, which doesn't work too often.
Standing by.
What is your name?
Alright, we got poison again. I'm just gonna see if it'll go away as I walk. Because I don't want to rest out here in the open. Now, there is a potion over here, but I'm not sure I have
My inner
enough to
balance
see it.
has returned.
Enough senses. Firestorm is also a spell that mages get that's really good.
Nothing here.
It's a cloud-based spell. Alchemists can't get it,
My
interestingly
ailment has
enough.
abated. It is
It's the only
void
cloud
of
spell that
combat.
alchemists can't get. It would be funny if the Wizardry game had bad wizards around, so I fooled you. I really want this potion, but I don't think I can see it.
I see something.
Ah, yes, I can. Nice. That's a granite potion. Which does Body of Stone. That's one of the best spells in the game too, by the way. That's an alchemist spell.
Yes.
I know I picked up Magic Nectar. Okay. I may have to use that at some point coming up here. A lot of players won't do their level ups through here. They keep their party artificially weak to face weak monsters.
Right then.
I don't do that. Level 7. Because of level scaling, Makes the game a lot easier if you keep your level low. When you go here.
Understood.
Some guys over here.
Understood.
I'm just gonna sneak up on these guys.
Oh my, this is rather overwhelming.
She's overwhelmed. Yeah, dehydrate nuclear blast, yep. Dehydrate's a very economical spell. We'll do magic missiles. I may not do it this round. I may
If you
change
say so.
this.
If you
We'll
say
see if
so.
enough get within range. Boss says alchemists are good instant killers because the death cloud had a surprise and follow up with quicksand. Yes, death cloud is definitely one of the best spells in the game. That darn spell has killed so many party members and monsters.
If you say so.
Yeah, oh no, bandits. Weak
If you say
bandits.
so.
It will be done.
Does he not have a sling? No, he doesn't. So it looks like one of these is going to be on the side. So the base like this, do this, and do this.
If you say so.
Ron says some interesting divine spells over the game too. Yeah. Yeah, mages can get. It's not just in their spell book, of course, but they can summon elementals.
If you say
It's a
so.
great spell. Okay. How close are we? Wow, we're fairly close. You can get these. Poison darts, those are nice. All pike. We actually finally have a pole arm for one of our characters. Which one was I giving pole arm to? This one. So she's going to switch to that.
Standing by.
Okay, let me let my dog out real quick, guys. Pause this. Be back in probably 5 minutes or so. Alright, see you then. Okay, everyone, I am back. And it got grainy on us. Pixelated.
Trapped.
Yeah, mages can get banish. That is correct. Which is an awesome spell. Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
Waiting.
I already know it's dagger scatter.
Standing by.
Okay, we tripped it. Plate mail, wow. This would have been amazing to get it this early. But can't use it. Can't use the enchanted mace. That's a really good item too to get early. So really the only thing we can use here are the heal potions.
Waiting.
Alright.
Yes?
I'm gonna use this magic knife for now. I already know I'm gonna need it. Hug the wall, hug the wall.
It will be done.
Understood.
Right then.
It will be done.
Nothing on the horizon.
Standing by.
Okay. There's the wasps. These are a set encounter. Ooh,
Look, some sort of beast!
they pulled
What
in
must
some
be
rogues.
done must be done.
Not fighting these. These level 10 rogues would destroy us. Ugh.
If you say
Shall
so.
be so.
I should have backed up. These are brigands. Way too strong for a level 7 party. This level 7 party especially. Nope, nope, nope.
Understood.
As long as the wasps are by themselves, I don't
It
mind
will be
fighting.
done.
But there is absolutely zero chance I'm gonna fight 5 level 10 brigands. They have 30-ish hit points. Look at my hit points. 46. These monks are so fragile. They don't even have good armor class yet.
Right then.
Okay, retreating. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm waiting to see if the wasps are gonna come toward me here. Hopefully they will. By themselves. Without the brigands.
More beasts.
Uh-oh. Oh! Are you kidding me? Level 8 crustaceans? These things would destroy me as well. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get sandwiched here. Oh! We are so dead, guys. We are so dead. It's gonna take a miracle for me to get out of this. I don't have any blinding capability. I have found no blinding or flash powder. Let me just double check that. Smelling salts. Yeah, I have no flash powder. Oh, I do. Okay. There is a chance then. A chance that I can get out of this. But it's a really small chance. Okay. What's your throwing skill? 11. No, you can't throw it. All my throwing skills are too weak. These 3 could potentially throw it. So, this is so bad. Freeze Flesh is not going to work. It is not going to work. You're going to have to do an equip, equip,
Understood.
so that they can try to get some flash powder in their inventory. But we're sandwiched between 2 really strong enemy groups. Boss says try to run past the brigands when you're about to die. Just don't. Well, you know how fast brigands are, Boss. Their movement rate is so high. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I have to issue a run command here first off. Because they're probably going to move all the way up to me and surround me, or at least almost surround me. I'm going to have to try to blind them. Because there's absolutely zero chance I can run past them. Because their movement rate's way too high. If I can at least blind 1 or 2 and get them to run. Freeze Flesh is almost certainly not going to work, but if it could work on 1 of them, if I can just disable a couple of them, then maybe I can run past. They're going to do so much damage. I feel like I'm better off to run backwards toward the crabs and blind them. Crabs are level 8. These are level 10. So it'd be easier to blind the crabs. The distance fits, run. I can't run past them. They'll reach me because these right here, you know, you can't get past them. I'm gonna have to run this direction. And then we're gonna have to try to blind these. How many are there? 4 of them. Okay, let's get her back to the wall. These are going to get pulled in.
The tide of opposition.
Crusher
rises.
crabs. Okay. We're going to try to freeze these and blind them. It's going to take a whole round. I'm going to see if I can try to run past these, but I really don't want to. I need to do the equip and switch the flash powder. We'll see if these... Yeah, these are coming all the way up to me. Okay. It's hard to tell I think that bottom one there may be blocking me, but I can't tell. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Now, I need to spend a round, I think. We're going to issue the run command again. We're going to issue the equip command again. And then depending on how close they get, I may be able to make a run around this. These are going to be blocking them for a little bit here. Okay.
It shall be
Perfect. Okay, the rogue's retreating. Now, as long as I don't run into another enemy as I'm running from these crabs. Yeah, these are a lot slower than the brigands. That was the right choice. I would have died if I'd gone the other way.
It will be done.
I may have to just grind in the monastery. Get my level up a little bit.
Understood.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Understood.
They're retreating. We're safe. For now.
What is your will?
Can't go that direction while they're still there. I would be completely destroyed. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back into the monastery and rest and maybe even grind there. Now that it's spawning level 10 brigands. This type of party can't deal with that. It's way too weak early on.
Even the enlightened must rest some.
This party will become strong, but not right now. Okay. Hey, Gronk, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How do those rogues expect to make a living if they won't go more than 50 feet to rob travelers? Oh, that's funny. Good call out there, Gronk. Good call out.
Standing by.
You bellowed?
Okay. Let's get our spell points back. And we're going to go to the lower monastery and do a bit of grinding.
Yes?
But some of that I'm going to do offline too, but may as well do some now. Show you my favorite place to do it. Now we're gonna start getting vampire bats and metallic slimes. So right here is a great place to do this. If you get this post right here and rest, the enemies typically will line up in a line and they get bottlenecked. You don't have to, they can't attack you all at once. It can take a while sometimes from the spawn. Other times you get a whole bunch of battles here. Ron says, I always wonder if people who install the quick combat or whatever mods realize there are sliders for that in the game already. Never felt the combat in this game slow anyway. Yeah, I think when you're training, it can be a pain, it can be slow. But yeah.
Now then.
Okay, wolf spiders, perfect. These will give us some good experience from the super weak.
If you say so.
I want to get some metallic slimes. That would be ideal.
If you say so.
Boss says best post in graphic skeleton cell through the bars of the closed door.
If you say so.
Yeah, but that's a long way off.
If you say so.
Gotta survive Arnica Road with level 10 bandits versus level 7 monks first.
If you say so.
I am no longer
Snagger.
afflicted.
My inner balance has returned. Our weak
2400 experience for those weaklings. Yeah, the mage is about ready to level up. Should be level 8. Yeah, she needs about 4,000. There is a chance too that the Arnica Road monsters will despawn, or at least go away, go somewhere else. Not those wasps; those are a set encounter, but the brigands.
Nasty. If you say so.
This can be very boring, but I have to do it. Let me see if there's any in the hallway. Downstairs. You know what? I never did outside. Oh, here we go.
Something
Nice.
stirs.
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
If you say so.
Understood.
A bunch of slimes here. I guess we'll get close. There's a sling out there too.
If you say so. If you say so.
Looks like it's hitting all of them. Yep.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
Go kill those crabs out here real quick.
Be careful. Don't.
I foresee an easy victory.
If you say so.
Understood.
If you say
It
so.
shall be so.
Naga.
Look there.
There's the sling. Okay.
Look there.
I never heard this fire effect before. I have my speaker turned up loud enough where I can hear it.
An entity approaches.
Oh, we got some enemies. Level ones, really?
If you say so.
Ron says some intern spent hours on that flame sound effect. His effort finally is appreciated. Yeah,
Understood.
it's fine. Hey kid, crinkle back. Alright, we'll get the mage leveled up and then we'll be done.
Yes.
Nasty.
If you say so.
What does she need? Yeah, she only needs less than 2,000. One decent battle is all I need. Let's go search the halls. It's usually faster to just rest.
Let the combat commence.
There we go. Level 7, perfect.
If you say so.
Robert Zerotech's son is here. Quick, find him something to do. That's funny, Ron. The boss's kid's here. Hurry up. Make him feel like he's part of the team and he's contributing.
If you say so. If you say so.
Slithering slimes, okay. Hope these can't paralyze. Don't think they can. Can nauseate, but
My body
fine
is
with
injured,
that.
If you
but
say
my
so.
mind remains clear.
Okay. That one's a pain.
If you say so.
That one's, yeah, we need to put the fireballs
If you
here.
say so.
There we go. No, that-
On guard.
change my position here.
I was covered with cuts and bruises.
I get a lot of
Understood.
attacks.
Understood.
We use a moderate heal.
Understood.
Moderate.
It shall be so.
Right then.
I have to spend one round protecting myself here. Let's see. That's probably not going to work.
If you say so.
Okay.
If you say so.
Ron says, was this game made in Canada or Surtech was in Canada at this point? My understanding is that Surtech Canada was actually a separate company from Surtech. It was like a subsidiary. And yes, they made it in Canada, but
If you say
originally it
so.
was not being made in Canada. There's some kind of Australian company, I
Right
believe, working on it. I don't know 100% though. I would go check out Matt Chat's interview with Robert Zerotech, Ron,
Those tastes redoubled in virtue.
because I think Robert Zerotech talked about that. I don't remember all the details,
Pain is simply a state of mind.
Right
but I
then.
do know Surtech Canada did finish the
Understood.
development.
If you say so.
Those tastes redoubled in virtue.
I am no longer
If you
afflicted.
say so.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, much better.
Understood.
He says, ah yes, cheap labor. If it really was Canadian, they'd call it Wizardry.
Run.
Pain is simply a state of mind.
Right then.
Understood.
He likes that quote. Pain is simply a state of mind.
If you
I
say
like
so.
that.
If you say so.
You say so. Learn about the Dark Savant, eh?
On guard.
This is bad.
Right then.
Understood.
If you say so.
Run!
I didn't drop
We
anything.
win.
There we go. That's the level up we needed.
I
Got good training too. Intelligence and piety. Oh yes, we finally get the next highest spell. Oh, so many good choices. I forgot X-Ray is wizard spell only also. Same with Ice Ball. I gotta get Ice Ball. It's too good to pass up. Element Shield, we definitely want at some point, but I'm not doing that now. Ice Ball. Sweet. Alright guys, we'll save it here. Monks aren't too far off either. Sure, combat. Saved. Okay, perfect. Alright, so sure, you don't want to pass on great spells like Web and Noxious Fumes. Web can be useful at that point. Yeah. It is. Early on it's okay. But once the monster's levels are decent amount higher than you, then it becomes almost useless. The general rule for magic resistance of the enemies is the higher the level they are compared to you, the resistance goes up. And the spell that you're casting, the amount of mana or spell points it takes, including the power level. So if you cast it at a higher power level, it requires more spell points. And then the spell level itself, all of that goes into reducing the monster's magic resistance. So since Web is level 2, and it doesn't cost much spell points, it just, in general, doesn't work as much. Casting at a higher power level does increase its chance, but only a little bit, not like tremendously or anything. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.